watching the red-pilled videos and testimonies, along with stories in regards to other males' journeys and past relationship experiences. It makes me thankful, man, that I'm alone and don't have a wife to deal with. I mean, why should I sacrifice my peace of mind along with independence for a woman that I know could well in fact go from this loving woman to full-on chameleon mode later on down the line, when she's when she's slowly lost interest in being a wife. You know, it happens all the time to the guys out there. And these broads, like I said, these broads deserve everything that they inflict upon themselves. I mean, they bring it upon themselves, man, with their high and almighty attitude, thinking they're above men, and, you know, that they call the shots and all of this bullshit. Really? And how's that looking for each and every one of you then? How's that beginning to last for each and every one of you? Not so great, is it? Because, like I said, us men are walking away in the droves now, and your dating pools are going to dry up faster than the Safari Desert. You're going to be left with no man whatsoever. And I just find it funny, man. I find it funny because at the end of the day, it's these said same women that always come crawling back, crying, begging and pleading for another chance. Nope. Nuh-uh. What's that word again? No. Nope. There it is. You bring it upon yourselves, man. You're on the streets where you belong. And that's where you're gonna forever stay. You make a fool of me once, yeah? And you best believe I will ghost you an entire lifetime, and I will make your lives a living hell. If I wanted to be tied down to a woman that was toxic, and only God knows what else, the hell with it, I would have married all of these said women by now. But I haven't. I'm still single. Therefore, it just goes to show really who has the upper hand and who's really in fact winning this entire game. Because these broads are dropping like flies, as you will, and I get to keep my independence, my peace of mind, along with peace of heart, while all they reap, essentially, is punishment and consequence to their actions. And this is what happens. I see it all the time. And I find it laughable, man. I find it laughable. I don't even care, like I said, how uncomfortable the red pill journey is. I would rather this journey and have my eyes wide open to the truth than basically fall victim like the rest of the guys out there into getting married to the wrong woman. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, for me to even sacrifice that gift and that blessing of marriage, one, she has to be a godsend. Two, she has to elevate me as much as I elevate her. Three, she has to genuinely be a bundle of joy to be around, as well as sexually pure and feminine. If it's none of these things, then I will remain single. I don't care who I royally offend and who I piss off in the long run. It is what it is. You're not entitled to jack shit. You women out there, you're entitled to nothing. And I'll have no problem, like I said, keep on playing this hand, just to prove a point, that the only one that is going to be worse off out of all of this is actually, in fact, you morons out there that think you're above your men, that think that you can actually, in fact, have your cake and eat it too. That shit doesn't work with me. And it never will. And you are forever going to remain alone. I don't care. And my blessing, my reward, is seeing all of your so-called relationships that you upgraded for fail and come to a screeching halt, where, in other words, all of your self-righteous, filthy, ragged works accounted for technically nothing. Not even a breadcrumb. Not even a sand grain sized breadcrumb. You bring it upon yourselves, mate. I tell you, you bring it upon yourselves. It is what it is. You get no sympathy, no empathy, no compassion, not even a teardrop from me. You get nothing. Because you bring it upon yourselves, mate. What did you think was going to happen? What did you think, that I was going to basically dance around and act all joyful? And pretend nothing actually happened? Get fucked. God has actually, in fact, placed the spirit of delusion, confusion, and denial upon each and every one of you. And it's only going to intensify and get worse for those of you involved, and not those guys that you take for granted 24/7. Real talk.